top 10 most dangerous insects in the world. Have you ever wondered which insects are the most dangerous creatures crawling among us? They're small. They're stealthy. But some of them carry enough venom to kill, or diseases that wipe out millions. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most dangerous insects in the world, from venomous spiders and killer hornets to blood-sucking bugs that could end your life in one bite. You'll never look at a mosquito the same way again. But before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the world's most fascinating and terrifying creatures. Let's dive into nature's deadliest assassins. 1. Killer bees. Africanized honeybees. Killer bees, also known as Africanized honeybees, are the result of a failed scientific experiment in the 1950s. Researchers in Brazil attempted to breed a hybrid between European honeybees and hardy African bees to increase honey production. However, some of the hybrid bees escaped, and the consequences were devastating. What makes killer bees so dangerous is not their sting itself, but their aggression. These bees are extremely territorial, attacking in massive swarms if they feel even slightly threatened. They can chase intruders for over 800 meters, about half a mile, and their attacks often come in large numbers, making it nearly impossible to fend them off. While a single sting may not be fatal, hundreds, or even thousands, of stings can easily kill a human, especially children or elderly individuals. Their swarming nature also makes them a serious threat to pets and livestock. Killer bees have spread across the Americas, including the southern United States, and have caused numerous fatalities. They tend to nest in unexpected places, like walls, mailboxes, or even tires, which makes encounters even more dangerous. If you ever hear a loud buzzing and see a cloud of bees approaching, do not try to swat or fight them. Run in a straight line, cover your head, and seek shelter immediately. 2. South African spitting scorpion. Creeping through the shadows of the desert, the South African spitting scorpion is one of the most venomous and terrifying scorpions known to science. With over 1,700 species of scorpions in the world, most deliver painful but survivable stings. However, this particular species stands out for one chilling reason: it doesn't just sting, it spits venom. Unlike most scorpions that rely solely on the stinger and their curved tails, the South African spitting scorpion is equipped with the horrifying ability to spray venom at predators or prey from a distance. When threatened, it lifts its tail and unleashes a toxic jet, aiming directly at the eyes or face of its target. This makes it incredibly difficult to approach or handle safely. Its venom is a potent neurotoxin that causes severe pain, muscle spasms, excessive drooling, foaming at the mouth, and convulsions. In serious cases, especially if left untreated, the venom can lead to paralysis or even death. What's more disturbing is how quickly the venom takes effect. Within minutes, victims may start to collapse or lose motor control. This scorpion tends to live in arid regions, hiding under rocks or inside burrows during the day and emerging at night to hunt insects, spiders, and sometimes even small vertebrates. Its aggressive nature and long striking range make it a serious danger not just to other animals, but also to unsuspecting humans. If you're ever exploring dry, rocky landscapes, especially in parts of Africa, be extremely cautious. Wear boots, check your bedding and shoes, and never blindly reach into holes or under rocks. One misstep could result in a painful, and potentially deadly, encounter with this venomous creature. 3. Bullet ant. Don't let its size fool you. The bullet ant may only be about 1 inch long, but its sting is infamous across the world. Native to the rainforests of Central and South America, this small insect has earned a terrifying reputation for delivering the most painful insect sting known to humans. Why the name bullet ant? Simple, the pain of its sting is said to feel like getting shot. Victims describe the sensation as intense, burning, and radiating pain that can last for 12 to 24 hours. Some have compared it to walking over burning charcoal with a nail embedded in your heel. The bullet ant's venom contains a powerful neurotoxin called toxin, which directly affects the nervous system. It causes paralysis in small animals and extreme pain, sweating, trembling, and nausea in humans. The sting is not usually fatal, but it's definitely incapacitating and unforgettable. These ants live in large colonies, usually at the base of trees. They are highly territorial and will defend their nests aggressively if disturbed. While they don't attack unprovoked, just getting too close to their habitat can trigger a swarm defense, and one sting is already more than enough. Amazingly, some indigenous tribes in the Amazon use bullet ants in ritual initiation ceremonies. Young men must wear gloves woven with dozens of live bullet ants, and endure multiple stings without showing pain, as a test of strength and endurance. It's considered one of the most painful and grueling rites of passage in the world. The bullet ant is a striking reminder that size doesn't always determine danger. Sometimes, the deadliest pain comes from the smallest source. 4. Kissing bug, blood-sucking assassin. Don't be fooled by its almost romantic name. The kissing bug is one of the most sinister bloodsuckers in the insect world. Also known as the assassin bug, this insect gets its nickname from its habit of biting humans around the mouth and eyes while they sleep. But its bite is far from harmless. Found mostly in the Americas, particularly in South and Central America, kissing bugs feed on the blood of mammals, including humans. Their nocturnal attacks are usually unnoticed. They inject an anesthetic so their victims don't feel the bite. But what makes them truly dangerous is what they leave behind. Kissing bugs are carriers of Trypanosoma cruzi, the parasite responsible for Chagas disease, a potentially fatal illness that affects the heart and digestive system. After biting, the bug often defecates near the wound, and when the person scratches the area, the parasite enters the bloodstream. Chagas disease is a silent killer. In its early stages, symptoms are mild or non-existent. But over time, it can cause heart failure, enlarged organs, and even sudden death. It's estimated that over 12,000 people die annually from this disease. These insects hide in cracks, furniture, or behind wallpaper during the day and come out to feed at night. They're attracted to carbon dioxide and body heat, making the human face an easy target. To protect yourself, especially in endemic regions, it's crucial to seal your home properly, use insect nets, and avoid sleeping in infested areas. 5. Venomous centipede. Slinking through dark corners and under rocks, the venomous centipede is a nightmare with legs, up to 100 of them. With its elongated body and many-legged appearance, it already looks unsettling. But it's the pair of sharp, venom-injecting pincers near its mouth that make it a serious threat. Found in tropical and subtropical regions worldwide, some species like the Scolopendra gigantea can grow over 30 centimeters, 12 inches, long. These centipedes are fast, aggressive, and incredibly well-equipped to hunt and kill. They feed on insects, spiders, and even small vertebrates like mice, frogs, and lizards. What makes the venomous centipede truly dangerous is its powerful venom, which it delivers through specialized claws called forcipules. These inject toxins directly into the bloodstream of the victim, causing severe pain, swelling, nausea, fever, and muscle spasms. In some cases, especially with larger species or allergic individuals, bites can lead to anaphylactic shock or even death. The larger the centipede, the more venom it delivers. And unlike many other venomous creatures that only attack in defense, centipedes can be quite aggressive and will strike if provoked or cornered. They are nocturnal and tend to hide in damp, dark environments, like under logs, rocks, or inside shoes and bedding. That's why many bites occur inside the home, especially in rural or forested areas. Although not always fatal, a bite from a large venomous centipede is nothing to take lightly. If bitten, immediate medical attention is strongly recommended to prevent serious complications. 6. Tsetse fly. The tsetse fly, found across sub-Saharan Africa, is more than just an annoying insect. It's the deadly vector of African sleeping sickness, also known as human African trypanosomiasis. These flies feed on the blood of humans and animals using a long proboscis. While the bite itself is painful and irritating, the real danger lies in the parasite they transmit, Trypanosoma brucei. Once this parasite enters the human bloodstream, it causes fever, headaches, joint pains, and itching. If left untreated, it invades the central nervous system, leading to confusion, poor coordination, hallucinations, and eventually death. Tsetse flies are stealthy and can feed unnoticed. They are attracted to movement and dark colors, making unsuspecting people easy targets. The disease not only affects humans but also devastates livestock, with millions of cattle deaths each year, causing massive economic damage. Despite efforts to control them, these flies continue to pose a significant threat in rural parts of Africa. Early detection and treatment are critical, but access to healthcare in affected areas remains a major challenge. 7. Black widow spider. Easily recognized by the red hourglass mark on its shiny black abdomen, the black widow spider is one of the most feared arachnids on Earth. Black widows are found around the world, including North America, Australia, and parts of Europe. They prefer dark, quiet places, like sheds, garages, and woodpiles. Though not aggressive by nature, they will bite if threatened or disturbed. The venom of a black widow is 15 times stronger than that of a rattlesnake, but it's delivered in such small amounts that most bites are not fatal. Still, the effects can be extremely painful, causing muscle cramps, nausea, sweating, rapid heartbeat, and in severe cases, paralysis or death, especially in young children, the elderly, or people with heart conditions. Only females are dangerous, males are smaller and rarely bite. After mating, the female sometimes eats the male, hence the name widow. Most bites occur when someone accidentally puts on a glove or shoe where the spider is hiding. Medical treatment can relieve symptoms, but if you suspect a bite, seek help immediately. 8. Asian giant hornet. Known in Japan as the murder hornet, the Asian giant hornet is the largest hornet species in the world, reaching up to 5 centimeters, 2 inches, in length, with a wingspan of over 7.5 centimeters, 3 inches. Its sting is brutally painful and loaded with powerful venom that contains 8 different toxins. These chemicals cause tissue damage, destroy red blood cells, and even attract other hornets to the victim through pheromones. One sting is enough to cause intense pain and swelling, but multiple stings can lead to kidney failure, anaphylactic shock, and death. In Japan alone, these hornets are responsible for over 40 deaths annually. They are not usually aggressive unless their nest is disturbed, but when provoked, they will chase intruders for hundreds of meters. They are also feared for their ability to decimate honeybee colonies, killing thousands of bees in minutes to feed their larvae. Protective clothing is essential when dealing with these hornets, and their growing spread beyond Asia has raised global concerns. 9. African army ant. Feared for their sheer numbers and relentless attack strategy, African army ants are among the most dangerous insects on the planet. These insects don't build permanent nests, they're always on the move, raiding as a massive swarm. An army ant colony can consist of tens of millions of individuals, moving in a coordinated wave. When hunting, they overwhelm prey through sheer force, biting and tearing apart everything in their path, including insects, reptiles, and even small mammals. Their mandibles are razor sharp, and their collective attack can strip flesh from bones in minutes. Although humans are not usually their target, there have been cases where injured or immobile people and babies were attacked and even killed. Their queen, the largest member, can reach up to 5 centimeters, 2 inches, and lays thousands of eggs per day, fueling the colony's unending hunger. While farmers sometimes use army ants to cleanse their fields of pests, the risk of getting in their path is deadly. 10. Mosquito. It may be tiny, but the mosquito is the most dangerous insect on Earth, responsible for millions of deaths every year. These insects are vectors for some of the world's deadliest diseases: malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, yellow fever, and encephalitis. Among these, malaria alone kills over 600,000 people each year, mostly in Africa. Only female mosquitoes bite, as they require blood to produce eggs. Their bites inject saliva containing anticoagulants and pathogens directly into the bloodstream. Symptoms vary depending on the disease, but can range from high fever, joint pain, internal bleeding, birth defects, and even death. Many of these diseases have no cure and rely heavily on prevention and early detection. Despite global efforts like insecticide-treated nets and vaccines, mosquitoes continue to adapt, making them increasingly difficult to control. Whether it's in a tropical jungle or your own backyard, this tiny killer remains a global health crisis, and a reminder that size doesn't define danger. From giant hornets that chase you down to killer bugs that spread disease silently in the night, these insects remind us just how vulnerable we are, despite our size and intelligence. Whether it's the brutal sting of a bullet ant or the microscopic bite of a mosquito, danger comes in many forms. And in the insect world, it often wears 6 legs and compound eyes. Which one of these deadly insects surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more thrilling explorations of the natural world. And remember to hit the bell so you're the first to know when we drop new content.